What's good, people? Jimmy Bones here. Just want to go over the recent bombshell that Rockstar, the juggernaut of developers, just released today on Twitter, Facebook. Basically, they just put out everywhere. Throughout the week, we've been getting a lot of teases towards, another Red Dead game. We got the initial, Rockstar red logo, which didn't really move me. It's a new logo. Like, who cares, Just a picture. Then we got the second one yesterday with, I guess it was like the 5 different cowboys up on the hill. And that was clearly Red Dead, definitely. I didn't really expect much, at least for another probably week or so that they put out another teaser or whatnot. But, they led up to it, up to what they released today. The official announcement of Red Dead 2 dropping in fall of 2017. So Red Dead 2, or, Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead 2 is the third game in the saga, I guess. Most people don't really know Red Dead Revolver. But Red Dead Redemption was definitely in my top 5 games of last generations. One of my favorite games ever, probably in my top 10. From the gameplay, the trailers leading up to it were amazing. The gameplay was amazing. The online, I didn't really get into it that much. The DLC with the Undead Nightmare was spectacular in its own right, which could have been its own game, really, if it was just longer. The exploration, the graphics were great at the time of its release. Gunplay was great. Riding horses was great. And then finding all the collectibles and creating new suits was also, a great piece of that game there. But yeah, I thought DLC, if it was longer, would be even better than the standard game. It's the standard game, swapped out with zombies pretty much for the story. If there were any, I guess, weak spots through the first Red Dead, which I probably would give like a 9.7. Just some of the missions were really tedious. When you had to buck a horse and then you had to herd cows or whatnot, which was, really just a drag on type of mission, which I didn't really enjoy. But just a few missions here and there that were pretty annoying. But the game overall was stellar. Like I already said, one of the best games last generation. One of my favorite games ever. So yeah, it's dropping next fall, probably like September, October. GTA 5 released 2013 fall, and that just broke every record. I don't think Red Dead 2 will break records like Grand Theft Auto because Red Dead isn't as big of a series as Grand Theft Auto. It'll definitely do numbers. It'll be probably the #1 game for next year, so I'm really excited for that. That's definitely pre-order. I don't pre-order games, but I need that copy day one. Probably it'll be like September, October. So Red Dead for weeks on end. Hopefully. Well, it's going to be great. I definitely think it's going to be great for the online because I really didn't get into Grand Theft Auto Online until about a year ago, until all the content and the heist and other missions came out. So hopefully that'll turn the tides for Red Dead. As I said, I wasn't really into the first ones online, but if they just take the formula for GTA 5 and add more content from day one and make sure it works, as Grand Theft Auto Online did not, then it's going to be great online. We know the single player is going to be stellar because Grand Theft Auto 5 single player alone is a 10 out of 10, but that's just leading up to the game. If it does release next year, which I definitely doubt because GTA 5 had at least 3 different delays. I'm not sure if it got delayed I'm not sure if it was supposed to drop in 2012. Knowing Rockstar, I would not be surprised if Red Dead Redemption 2 was delayed until early 2018 or mid 2018 for a full year. They released those games perfectly because they delay them so much. Like, unlike most developers who rush the games out, EA. Hopefully Battlefield 1 is looking good on all platforms as well. They like to delay their games definitely and make sure that they put out the best possible product. I'm just waiting on the trailers and whatnot. We have a trailer coming out on Thursday. I don't really assume that it's going to be a gameplay trailer, but hopefully somewhere down the line. Hopefully we don't have to wait until, next June for E3 to see a gameplay trailer for this game. The one that they'll release on Thursday will probably be, a minute or two of just the story and just maybe a few characters. I wouldn't bet that they would put out a whole, 20-minute long gameplay demo because that's just not Rockstar style. They let the players play the game and then just take it and run with it. So yeah, hopefully we get a lot more in between now and E3. They'll definitely show some gameplay by E3, I believe, but I'm staying tuned to, what they're going to be putting out to their feeds and whatnot. But that's pretty much it. Jimmy Bones here. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and I'm gone.